knows what's the best way to preview a book, Drew?
Look at the illustration on the back.
Look at the illustration on the back. Okay, Abigail.
Look at the picture on the front of the book.
Look at the picture on the front of the book. All right, Mackenzie.
Pay attention to the genre, if it's located somewhere.
Okay, so if you know what genre you like or that you're interested in, that's important. And I'm going to give you, when I give you your stacks of books, you're going to have a specific genre that you're looking at. I will work on that. I am working on that. Yes, Julie.
Find me reading a few pages on the book.
Yeah, reading a little bit of it because, so looking at a few pages, because that helps you to know whether you can read it, first of all, if it's at your level, which is important, and if you're kind of going to understand it. Bailey.
Huh?
What?
When you flip over your book page and it shows you the date and how it's illustrated and made on the first.
Okay, you can look on the copyright page and see if there's some information there that might help you understand. That's a good one. Haley.
Think about the title.
Think about the title. What does that mean? Sloan.
Look at the table of contents if there is one.
Look at the table of contents if there is one. That's always good because it kind of gives you what's in that book. Bailey.
Sometimes you can look at the back of the cover and tells you what happened during
Yes.
the story and a little bit on what's going on.
A lot of times, either inside the book jacket or on the back, it gives you a little blurb that tells you about the book. That's one of the best ways is to read that. Okay, so what we're going to do, yes,
Unless there's like comments on the back of it, like mine does.
yours has comments about the book, like whether somebody thought it was good or bad. Yeah, that's a good way to, reading what other people have to say. So this is what we're going to do. I will give each table 4 books. You will have 2 minutes to preview the book and fill out your chart. So that's not very long. So you've got to focus on what you're doing. You're writing down the title, the author, and a very brief description of the book. And then you decide whether you think you might like that book. Yes, no, or maybe. When time is up, you're going to pass the book to the person on your right. Everybody passes to the right, so it'll go in a circle. At the end of the round, you're going to discuss the books with your table partners. No talking during the 2-minute preview time because you're going to be busy focusing on the book that you have. These are the genres we're going to do today: mystery, fantasy, horror, and historical fiction. So each table will have a different one of those. Okay? And you don't get to choose which one you get. You just get what you get. So just pass. Give one of those books to each person. It doesn't matter which one you get because you're going to get to see all of them. All right, pass one to each person. Pass one to each person. And pass one to each person. One to some person over here.
So this is
Okay, do we have questions before we begin? Sloan.
So does this table have horror or like that?
Yes. So, everybody's listening. This table has horror. So in that little blank right here, they're going to write horror. So figure out what your table has. This table has mystery. This table has historical fiction. And this table has fantasy. Yes.
She took all the pencils.
Why do you have all the pencils?
I don't know. I didn't.
Give everybody.
I don't know what happened.
Title, author, description. Okay, I'm going to start the timer. We've got 2 minutes. Start writing down what your book is about, what the title is, what the author is, and what it's about, and then whether or not you think it was something you would like to read. When we finish this, you will have experienced every genre, and then you'll have a nice list of books that you might like to read, hopefully.
What if you already read them?
Have you already read them?
Well, I've read like the other versions of the book, but I have not read the comic version.
Okay.
Is the comic version of different than the other version?
It's not really, it's just a different format. So you might like to read them. Some people like to read both.
No, I heard it.
The description is after you read the back and you kind of figure out what it's about, you just write a couple of words about what it's about. You don't have to write very much. Yes. You want to? Yeah, they both are.
You said the description.
After you read the back and you kind of figure out what it's about, you just write a couple of words about what it's about.
Okay, that's what it's for.
Yes. Alright, you got 20 seconds. Try to finish it. If you don't get finished, that's okay. We're going to go ahead and pass anyway.
I'm done. I have to write all
Miss
that.
Wendy, this is what it's about. You know what it's about.
Miss Wendy,
Yes.
is this the title or is that the title? What just draw here?
Okay, so everyone pass the book you have to the person on your right. Yep, you go around. There we go. Pass this one. So this is a person. Okay. All right, we're gonna get started. So you should be on your second row on your sheet. You should be on your second row now. All right, sure. Hang on, I'll come help. This is actually the name on. Who said there wasn't none? It's that's what it is about. Him trying to solve a mystery. Good job. It gets easier the more you do it. That's why we're going to do this for a few weeks probably. Mainly the description is for you, so when you look back at your notes, you kind of know what that book was about. That's what I want the description for. All right, everybody pass. Go to your right again. In a circle. Yes. Start Lafayette, the one in the middle. Okay, I'm starting.
This is the name, it's found, Found, and then this is the author, Margaret Peterson Haddix. Yes.
It's interesting as you look at different books, one of the things y'all are noticing is they put the author all kinds of places. So you kind of have to look for it sometimes. Oh yeah, this one has it on the front. Some of them have a little blurb about the book on the back. Some of them have it inside the front cover.
I'm not actually have to read this book because it's by Arthur Coleman.
Yeah, he likes.
I like
He's an interesting author. He
this
likes a
author.
lot of different kinds of
I
stuff.
like this author. He's good.
Yeah, he really is. All right, pass. Last time. So you should have had every book at your table at this point.
It's in the front. It's not on the outside of the thing.
What?
Also, yes. That's about the hotel. That's by the.
It's Lafayette.
She started the clock.
Oh no. You taking a break, Drew? Hopefully you can find some books you want to read. Okay, good job. All right, so I want to just show of hands real quick. How many of you found a book that you might like to read? Awesome. That's kind of the goal, is to get you looking at books that you don't normally look at. All right, so put your hands down, and then I just want you at your tables to kind of talk about the different books and which ones you liked and which ones your friends at the tables liked.
So
just
the
kind
one
of
that I
discuss it.
probably like the most is the spirit animal. It looks, the front cover actually makes me want to read it, and to me I feel like they might actually speak, and it might be a certain animal that's the narrator.
Yeah, we like, so me and Taylor like this. Which one did you like? Probably end up being,
Maybe that one.
mine's probably gonna end up being the 6.0, and it's for 8 points. I can read this one. This is good book.
That one I think is really supposed to be.
I also like, oh, I don't actually, no, I like the faster. But then the beast, well, I don't like I'll keep it.
And this one?
I like it a little bit. I'll rather the beast of the I feel like this one was better. I don't know if I like that one or that one. You would probably like this one. Taylor would probably like that one.
Okay, let's go ahead and stack the 4 books that you have in the middle of the table. Yes, if there's a book that one of you wants to check out, you may check them out.
I want to check
Give me the Beast of Burkensville.
Can I check out
You give me that for
Ghost Dog
Okay. Listen. Thank you. You're going to stack your books in the middle. If one of them you want to check out, that's fine. And then I'm going to give you some shelf markers to go check out. All right, Lexi, you can stop it.